Hello, everybody. It's good to be together again. And we've got something special because it's almost Halloween. We've got a Halloween book. It's called The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. And we've got a special craft, making pumpkin faces. So that's what we're going to do today. But first, I'd like to say thank you to Carol. She's here with us filming. She's going to help with the story a little bit today, too. And I'm Miss Peggy, and I'm here with the George Hale Library, and we're happy to do stories with you guys at home. So, we're going to start with our song. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. You ready? If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. Boom, boom. Okay, now this story has a lot of things that you might want to do. Stomping feet, boom, 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 shaky, shaking, and wiggle, wiggling, and clap your hands, and nod your head. So you'll know when to do it, and we can all do this together. The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything, by Linda Williams, and the pictures are by Megan Lloyd. This is one of my favorites. A little old lady who was not afraid of anything. Once upon a time, I love stories that start that way. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest. She went to collect herbs and spices and nuts and seeds. And she walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a little sliver of the moon shining through the night, so the little old lady decided to start walking home. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were two big shoes. Look at that, nobody's in them. And those shoes went clomp, 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 clomp. "You get out of my way, you two big shoes. I am not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and on she walked down the path. But behind her, she could hear clomp, 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 clomp. They were following her. A little farther on, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of pants. And the pants went wiggle, 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 wiggle. "Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I am not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and she walked on. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, and one pair of pants go wiggle, 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 wiggle. Farther still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt. Look at it, flying through the air, and the shirt went shake, 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 shake. "You get out of my way, you silly shirt. I am not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and on she walked, a little bit faster. But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, 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 one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and one shirt go shake, shake. A little ways on, the old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. "Oh, you get out of my way, you two white gloves, and you tall black hat. I am not afraid of you," she said. And on she walked just a little bit faster. And behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. And one hat go nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking quite fast. She was very near her little cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the pumpkin head went boom. Oh, look at that. This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran and ran and ran as fast as she could. And behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clump, 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 clump. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, 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 wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. And 2 gloves go clap, clap. And 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boom. Oh, the little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could. And she didn't even stop to catch her breath until she was right inside her cottage with the door locked. She sat in her chair by the fire and she rocked back and forth. It was so quiet in her cottage until she heard the door. Should she answer it? Well, she was not afraid of anything, so she went to the door and she opened it up. And what do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clump, clump. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. And 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head said, boo! I am not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? Well, I've come to scare you. Well, you can't scare me, said the little old lady. Well, what's to become of us? The pumpkin head said. And he suddenly looked very sad and not scary at all. I have an idea, said the old lady. And she whispered something in the pumpkin's ear. And the pumpkin head nodded and his face seemed to brighten. Then the little old lady said, good night, dear. And she closed the door and she whistled on her way to bed. Well, the next morning, she woke up early. She went to her window and looked into the garden. And what do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clump, clump. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, 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 wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head that said boo and scared all the crows away. And look at that. She told him to turn himself into a scarecrow so he could scare the crows away from the corn instead of scaring little old ladies and people. And he was happy to do that. Look at that. He looks wonderful with his hat and his scary pumpkin face and his shirt and his pants and his shoes and his white gloves. Perfect. So that's the story of the little old lady who was not afraid of anything. I want to take another look at that pumpkin face when you first saw it, so you can get an idea for your pumpkin that you're going to make. Let's see. There it is. Kind of a cool picture. But yours can look altogether different, you know. I made one here. It's kind of scary and grumpy on this side, but look, here's a happy one too. All right, so we can cut out a shape of a pumpkin. Just a circle is fine. And I cut out a bunch of different pieces here. And we've got some glue. And we just will put a little glue. I think I chose these funny shapes for eyes here. So I'll put one on here. And you can make any shape that you want. You know, this is really going to be fun to make it your very own crazy way. And you can use some markers if you want. We'll have a triangle nose. You can make circle eyes if you want to. I think I'm going to make this a smiley one. Here we go. There we go. There's a happy one. There you go. And we can make a grumpy one. I'll make that on the other side. Here we go. 2 eyes. And a nose. And a grumpy mouth. Ooh, look at that. You can make yours. Oops, he lost an eye. That makes him really scary. There we go. But you can make yours any way you like. And maybe give one to somebody or hang it up in your window when people go by. They'll go, ooh, look at that pumpkin. So make sure that you do something fun today and something to make somebody smile. And that'll make you feel happy. And I hope you have a good Halloween. And we're going to see you next time. Have a wonderful day today.